Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
Ei vittu, olas sit vittu Devon. For fuck's sake!
Dad!
Devon,
How's business?
same as ever, hiring and firing. How's racing?
Oh, you know, ducking and driving.
You all prepared?
Of course, I've double-checked the strategy changes. I'm just going over my notes now. Everything's covered, just like always. They won't see me for dust.
Spoken like a true butler. Just remember, we've got a lot on the line this season.
Yeah, I know.
Dev, I'm serious. You're carrying this team, don't forget that.
Yeah, well, you keep signing these second-rate drivers. I can't do all the work.
Just remember where we'd be. Where you'd be if this were all to go belly up.
Just trust me, Dad. You've got nothing to worry about.
Devon, I mean it. If you don't bring your A game, it's back to the bottom of the pile. Do you really want that?
No. No, I don't.
Just keep it in mind. Now go out there and show me what you can do.
Already on it. I'll get you those points, Dad.
Good boy. Speak later.
Mä nyt oikein ymmärrän, että niinku... Siis onks Jackson edelleen niinku Konnesportin? With his confidence high, Devon Butleria looks at the start of the season strong. Kun tossa sanoi, että niinku...
Started as a day race, now it runs at night. Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit and welcome
Ottaa
to
talliin
the
niinku huonolla
Bahrain
kuskeilla.
Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakia victorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Jackson, Gasly, Tsunoda, Butler, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Magnussen.
Eli se Meille ei saanut
Magnussen. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the
Magnussen on nykyään ulkapeli. Ei ulkapeli nykyään Magnus.
2023 Bahrain. We're about to get going, and I hope you've enjoyed the build-up just as much as we have. The teams are ready on the grid, they're ready in the garages too, but in the commentary box alongside me, are you ready, Ant?
Of course I'm ready, Crofty. New season, new challenges for all of them out there, drivers and teams. I love this part of the year, Crofty. It really kicks off, and you get to showcase all that hard work you've done through the winter months. Does it pay off?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? What does the 2023 season have in store for us? We're about to find out.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out there, come on.
Joo. Jos me tää koko kisan saatana. Primary objective. Finish in top 5. Are you mad? Mitä nyt tapahtuu? Hyvä toi Davidoff, vai mikä tän laajan nimi onkaan, niin se puhuu Jacksonille, että se on tallin paras, koska mutta sit se puhuu niinku Butlerille, että Devon, että se kärrää tiimiä. Mä olen pettynyt aiheesta. Just sen takia mä mietin, että Jackson olisi parempi ollut lähteä. Semmonen ei tarvitse toistaa koko isää. Vai meinasko sitä, että Jackson lähtee niinku tän kauden jälkeen, kun nehän puhuu siitä, että sillä oli ilmeisesti, jos oikein ymmärsin, niin siellä oli niinku 2/3 todennäköisesti sopimusta jotain. Se Tallipamo, tai Devonin taija sanoi, että tiimit on ottanut yhteyttä, että se vähän viittaa siihen, että siellä olisi 2/3 kausi. Niin ehkä Jackson nyt lähtee 2/3 jälkeen mennään. Miksi ilmoittaa niinku jo tossa vaiheessa? Mä oon vitu. Mä oon vähän hämmentynyt. Alvonen ohi.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Red Bulli loppu. No, ollaan sitten 5. kisassa.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between.
Onko tää auto eri värinä vähän? Vähän, mun mielestä näkö sitä yksityisrohtia eri. Mä en oo ihan varma. Mene nyt helvettiin. Fernando Alonso.
Good job, nice overtake.
Kiitos, sit seuraavassa on Perez, joka on 7. Sitten on Perezistä ohi. Yritys ainakin.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Jackson tuli sisään.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now.
Otetaan aikamoiset taistelut täällä. Oo. Semmonen ohitus. Tää pitää oikeesti lähteä kisan kokonaan, saatana. Ei huvittais. Varikko käyntiin. Mihin me tiputaan nyt?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Aamatin näkää 50 penalti. Ups. Mä pitää yrittää kasvattaa vissiin.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Aha. Näyttää lähtee pikan kerran. Jee, ilotulitteet. Näin.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Oipa laimea tiimiradio. Sijoitettiin 5. saatana.
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Konnesportin, and for me they've been the biggest surprise so far, and Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one Kasper Ackermann will be hoping that this season is better than his last. Red Bull are our winners today after show...
Joo, noin voi skipata. Sitten haastatteluaitio.
The season, Devon, you must be happy with that performance.
Yeah, just
Yritetään olla niinku Devon olisi.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it wasn't impressive. I mean, you seem impressed, I'm sure others do too, and rightfully so. I'm just saying that it was actually pretty easy for me today.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past with teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
Listen, Aiden is the greatest F1 driver of all time. You ask him, he'll tell you. What, you think I've got an attitude problem? Aiden has got stealth ego, let me tell you. You don't know it's there, and then it emerges. He's a handful. Trust me.
Well, Konnersport surprised everyone by appointing Kasper Ackermann as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
I think he's going to do a terrific job, you know?
Press response.
Mainly because he's got me on his team, so he can't go too far wrong. Now, I'm sure he's incredibly thankful to have me as a driver.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
If my dad thinks I've driven one good race by the end of the season, I'll consider myself a massive success. No, seriously. he's a difficult man to please, and we've got to do our best to keep him happy. So yeah, one good race, according to the old man. Can it be done? Watch this space.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Ei midistä. Se kävely on niin awkwardia vittu. Devon starts the season in a fantastic firm with impressive result for Konnesportin soccer.
Great race out there today, just in the highlights. Listen, I know we've had our run-ins and, well, last season was last season. Fresh start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Bin's over there. Yeah. Nice one.
How about the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Konnersport.
How so?
But the car, for one. We'd ironed out the most critical issues, and it was just starting to live up to its potential.
Can we talk about what happened with Devon?
Mitä tapahtui? What the fuck? Jotakin sen... Mitä vittua nyt?
Yeah, what is it?
Now that's how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Ackerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
Hmm? You okay, Devon?
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm, just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know, I just need to simmer down a bit.
Let's talk later. I'll be in meetings, but call me whenever you like. I'm proud of you, son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Joo, siis toi on niinku tosi niinku kaksinaamainen tuo faija näköjään. Okei, no mennään seuraavaan chapteriin. A strong start of the season for Konnersport has the team in high spirit as the paddock heads to Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. Can you come down to the carrots? Perfect, but we have to some last minute fix for transmission. No. Let's keep this up. Your private door is booked and happy. Joku sähköposti ei ollut. One more thing. I almost forgot you had 2 cars for private car. I commented something about opposite. What? Okay. Interesting. Täällä nyt tuskin on mitään ihmeellistä Newtissa. Just because... Selvä. No, mennään vittu kisaan. Tähän tapahtuu Melbourneissa. Oletan, että me ollaan edelleen vittu Devon. A solid performance in qualifying has the team in good position at the Australian Grand Prix.
Here comes Butler. Good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go.
Onko sillä joku terveysongelma?
Too late, and he nearly goes off the track on the exit. And is that a lapse in concentration?
I think just a little bit of desperate driving there, Cross.
Sillä on joku terveysjuttu. Terveysongelma.
There's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off from the brakes. drop off in performance, I'm afraid.
What? Why?
We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now.
What are you talking about?
Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Silloin kun terveysongelma tai sitten joku, en mä tiedä. Hold on to as many positions as you can. Mones me ollaan? 9. Finish ahead. 5 kierrosta. Jarrut näyttää ihan hyvältä. Oho.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on. Yellow flag.
Mitä vittua?
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Okei, en ohittanut näkään keltaiselle onneksi.
Gap to your teammate behind is 2.6 seconds.
Se meni hyvin. Tää tulee viimeinen mukaan. Ja 10. ja 1 piste. Jee.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Konnersport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. It's a very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Kasper Ackerman wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatised to their new standings, so will we. Red Bull put up an...
Ja haastattelu karsinaan.
Now, whatever the reason, you didn't respond to a team order today, Devon. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue, but the team said the comms were fine. So what's your version of events this time?
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
I did what I could in the circumstances, but you know what? I really need a car that I can push without worrying that I'm going to break something. So if the team can't give me a car like that, what am I supposed to do?
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
Kumpi?
A team often needs to prioritize their best driver. No big deal, happens all the time.
So how do you expect Konnesportin to perform this season based on your performance so far?
We can only go about...
Actually, I'm sorry to say the team's got a serious problem, and its name is Aiden Jackson. And I'm afraid to say he's the slowest driver on the grid. So there's only so good a season you can have with something like that going on. But you know what? We're going to try our best. No. No, seriously, I'm teasing, but come on, Aiden, come on, what's going on, mate?
That's great, thank you.
That's great, thanks. That's great, thanks. A promising start turned into difficult end, with Devon having to finish the race with the component car. Ja nyt mulla on Ackerman.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Inside comes the carriage of coming blah blah blah. They did full run of the carriage while they filmed the engineer about no, tehdään näin. Myönnetään sen, kun kuvaavat sit meidän. Joo, mä tiedän. Tämä arvelinkin näin. Että se oli oikea päätös keskittyä tämän kaudelta. Comment what happened today. Speculations for what. It was great. It's serious now. We can't get this now. Tell them. Kritisoidaan. Sähköpostista on kasvia. No mitä? Andrea.
You nip this in the bud, Cass. Do you hear me?
Mitä?
Andrea.
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
Just calm down, I have it under control.
Well, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Casper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
And we'll find out. I'll be raising it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Uutiset. The case of missing. Mennään seuraavaan chapteriin. What's gonna happen?
No, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. You know, blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Muutama viikko myöhemmin, with two races in as many years now impacted by communications involving Devon, Konnesportin management have started to ask questions. As the grid heads to Imola, Kasper looks for clarification from his driver.
Yeah?
Hieno takki, tossa vasemmalla.
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the Paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
Semmosta. Focus on press. Sosiaalinen media. Ja uutiset. Family Afraid. Mennäänkö me Imolaan? Mennään me Imolaan. Feeling the pressure amount, Devon hopes the strong performance will drive the team attention from any concerns about his health.
Devon, is everything all right? Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Finish the race. Helpommin sanottu kuin tehty.
Gap to your teammate
Missä
ahead
Jackson menee?
is 0.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're 8th.
No, katsos vaan. Mä oon 8. Mä käyn näyttää mitä bonus tehtyä. Ui saatana. Miten alas on 18? Oscar Piastri tekee kisan, kellottaa kisan nopeammin. Ok, vittu.
Okay, push. Gap to the car behind. 8.6 seconds.
Jee.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey. Okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so... And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
The Butleria Estate, UK. With Devon's sudden retirement, the team at Konnesportin are forced to scramble in attempting to find a driver who can replace his performance at the track.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
Given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Konnersport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, Davidov. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Konnersport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her, Forget legacy. Oh, you'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. You know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me. Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Spanish Grand Prix. The FX calendar waits for no one. While Casper and Andrea work to secure permanent replacement for Devon, the team must turn its attention to Spanish Grand Prix.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
I don't know. Yeah. They can do testing now, but no, there isn't. But they want to know if you can change today's race. Joo, fine. Joo, tää on ehkä hyvä jättää tältä erään. Olipahan tapahtumia tossa nyt sitten kertaalleen, joo, paljon. Jatketaan sitten Espanjan kisasta seuraavaksi. Se oli kokeiltaan epäpäteviä kesyjen kanavalta ja lisää on tulossa. Ei mulla muuta. Peace!